Anyway, so we're playing Honkai Star Rail. You know, we were done with, we're taking a little side story from Amphoreus, and we're going to, you know, the island. Still give us a little break from the depression. Why not do Kafka's side story? I don't have a blade here, so you just have to not worry about that. No, this is Honkai. This isn't weird. This is Aha's doing, okay? I couldn't help. I needed to get to Aha as fast as possible. This is absolutely 100% just Honkai Star Rail. This is the side mission that I don't think any of you have unlocked yet. Oh yeah, so good. See, when you give Kafka other weapons, she's also pretty deadly. That DOT damage, oof, it does stuff. No. This isn't 2 patches early. It's like a little side story that they decided to do, you know? That's really what this... Oh yeah. Outside the joke, I kind of hope I die quickly because I just want to get this over with. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get involved in fights. Elio told me it's part of the script. Ooh, hey. Guess what? You're next. Oh, jeez. Pretty sure that's a bot. I'm actually afraid that I'll end up winning at this point. I'm kind of... I don't want to. Maybe I should have played as Blade, because then I at least want death. Yeah. Isn't the Battle Royale victory part of Elio's script? Yeah, it could be. There's some parts of the script we don't fully know. How have I not put on any shield this whole time? Ah, dang. What a bummer. Kafka didn't make it, guys. Okay, sorry. I wanted to do this. This is something else I wanted to do. Boom! Look what I unlocked. I have taken the time to completely unlock this area. So, before we officially get into 3.7, we're gonna watch some of the trailers that are led up to Amphoreus, well, the 3.7 update. First, we're going to start with Myriad Celestia trailer, Exotail Scene 8. And I remember wanting to see this one, and I remember when it dropped and how it blew everyone's minds, and how it dropped a bomb. I didn't watch it, but I knew. So, now I get to experience it.
The rest is up to her now. Do I need to lend a hand with Amphoreus?
No need. We're just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed in the right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. That is the safest path among all possibilities. Remember the oceanic planet of Lushaka?
I want to go there so bad.
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there. But many years later, the garden will break the confines of Amphoreus, with Herda paying the tragic price.
In Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall and embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the Third Emperor.
If they go to the Agate world, the Stellaron Disasters Ground Zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, a Cienjo alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude to divine war. As for the Glass Belt, that stage for the morning actors, the black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is scary. There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
Oh,
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are 50-50. In possibility A, the remembrance of Amphoreus will still head towards destruction.
See you tomorrow, little Gray.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me.
Oh.
Become heroes.
oh.
Definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze. On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of love, she will treasure all that has faded
Oh. I don't...
till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the 4th kind of finality. Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
The gazes of the eons will soon all fall upon Amphoreus.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
There better still be a next stop.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
A tomorrow
Oh.
where the stars shine. And Amphoreus's life.
Oh.
People meet each other from breaking apart and face farewells by embracing. Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
Deletion progress? No! I hate that. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. I'm going to... Okay, so Firefly's out. I feel like there's a lot to unpack here. We don't talk about November 4th. No, I've actually heard that a lot. So, hold on. Okay, first of all, can we talk about how cool an Astral Express boat is? Or ship? Like, come on. That'll be pretty freaking cool. And I want to go to Lusaka so badly. When does this take place? When does this scene here take place? Is this before Amphoreus, or is this going on right now? Because, well, Amphoreus is looking a little buggy right here. These are... Okay. That's why because if we didn't go to Amphoreus... Oh, man. If we never showed up when we did... Okay. I was trying to make sure because it's like... Wait, is this... Okay, I guess it makes sense now because this is like all the different routes, so to speak. Okay, so if we never showed up there, Herta would have been there and been dead. I don't have any words, it's just more of like scrolling through. Basically, everything goes to crap if we didn't go there, but because we went there, I mean, things could still go to crap. But this is Honkai. Nothing will go... I don't think it'll go to crap, but I don't think it's gonna be... It's not gonna be happy. I think it's gonna be sad, but we're gonna still save the day. That's what I believe. Ooh, that's green. Okay, I have no thoughts on that. At least... Well, okay, I have lots of thoughts, but I don't know how to... Also, they're just chilling outside Amphoreus, just watching. They're just watching. I mean, what can they do? Also, what's their ship look like? Do we know what the Stellaron Hunter ship looks like? No clue. Okay, good. At least I don't feel so far in the dark. For the next trailer, Golden Epic trailer. Farewell, Sirene. What are you guys about to show me? What are you guys about to do to me?
3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Oh, the shooting star didn't arrive. But I know it might appear next time. So, I need to be prepared. Where should I start the story this time? Do you like this one? Romance and reason? Working together as an unstoppable force? Or a contest between kings, with both law and strife raising the first banner of war? I see life and death never parting, so that the world has twice as much warmth. I also see the Holy Maiden of Twilight, returning upon a rainbow in triumph and again. The tides rise and fall, with the ocean's songstress walking toward new life. And 2 beating hearts are finally honest with each other. And yet, all these warm tales still end with some small regrets. If fate only ever has one course, could this be just an overly naive dream? Could you give me more time, please? Amphoreus won't be forgotten. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Then, let's try this. Erase time from eternity, and leave a blank space for the final story. Hi, long time no see. Where should I start this time? Let me share a creative tip with you. Goodbye means hello. All right, it's your turn. At the very end, come imagine with me the true starry skies, just like my first hope. Would the shooting star come in like this, or this? Pity, I probably won't be around to see it, but we'll definitely meet again in the distant future. Then it's set. When the time comes, please once again call me Sirene, okay?
Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. This is... I don't think... I will admit, like, I guess hearing her say kind of all the outcomes, what could have happened type thing, it's making me, like, think back on this entire game. This entire game as a whole. Because now it feels, I don't know why, but it feels like Amphoreus is the end. I know that it's not, but it feels like it's the end of Honkai Star Rail. It just I feel weird. And I think it's just because, you know, after streaming this game for rounding up to about a year now. Ooh, that's so weird. Just hearing her tell the stories, it's making me feel weird. How do I word this? It's like I don't have the words to describe a feeling right now. Her and Finan have put up with so much to make sure that essentially the universe does not just get destroyed because of a certain, you know, stupid robot that I hate. You know, I don't know. There's just this weird feeling, and I think having her describe it in this way is what it gives me that weird feeling of I'm not sure how to feel. Just how long Amphoreus is. Pretty sure it was right after the Sirene related trailers they started deleting all the Amphoreus trailers. On their Twitter, didn't they start deleting characters and whatnot? I don't even remember which video it is in, but I'm like, guys, what's going on in Amphoreus? What's happening over there? I'm nervous. Also, I want to see this right here. Can we witness this for real, please? Come on, that would be so... That would go hard. Just these two. Like, ugh. Yes, they started showing characters getting deleted on Twitter and removed their Billy trailers. I watched the Billy stream live while waiting for the maintenance to end. Gosh, I wish I could have been at this point when that was happening and just feel the fear, but in a weird way, I guess you guys got to see a different perspective of like, hey, y'all, what's going on? Why are people just disappearing from the game now? So now we have some context. I'll have to go see if I can find which part that I say that in, because I say it at the beginning of one part in Penacony, if I remember correctly. Alright, so with you once more.
Just one last piece left.
Oh.
Are you looking for this?
No, go to stealth.
Thank you. If 30 million pieces are needed to create the image of the end, then I hope I get to be one of the pieces. Not a powerless onlooker putting them together.
Even if that puzzle piece is only a fake memory?
Oh.
That's still something I've never had.
Ripples of past reverie. Oh, hey, it's her ult. Sort of.
Where is this?
Are you trying to catch the stars?
Have you really thought it through? All for a possibility that you may never get to see?
Oh.
If you choose to be an onlooker forever, then you won't have to know. How painful loneliness is.
Oh.
They will be the last piece required for the ending.
But the price to pay is 30 million more cycles spent waiting.
Chills.
You don't know if destruction or tomorrow will arrive first. And the tomorrow after the end may not hold a future for you.
What I fear is to gradually forget the face of the one I'm waiting for. As for that future with no tomorrow, compared to the hero's 30 million tribulations, mere waiting is a small price to pay, isn't it?
Are you looking for this?
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. No, I can't cry at the beginning of a stream.
Come,
Oh.
let us pen the final stroke
I
and
can't-
end this story.
Oh, that's so... Look at that logo. Oh my gosh. That's such a good logo. Oh no. Oh no. I'm already... No, I can't... You know, earlier today, when I edited the stream from last time, it was the one with Evernight, and we see March again. It was that. That one... Ooh. I was crying in that stream and that video, and I was even crying while editing it. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I'm trying to edit. I'm trying to be productive here, and the stupid scene's getting me again. I am not gonna be able to take this. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. So first of all, there's a part I want to pull up specifically.
Waiting is a small price to pay.
Okay, right here, the music, it legitimately sounds like a Porter Robinson song.
Isn't it?
Right here. This sounds like... I swear Porter Robinson did this. The Morse code says see you tomorrow. No, that means that everyone's disappearing from this beautiful story. Oh no, I can't, oh no. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's like I don't even want to continue the game. It's like I don't want to see... You don't know who Porter Robinson is? Hold on. In fact, to be honest, Sirene's trailer reminded me of this, which actually is really funny considering the story behind the song. Oh, that... Yeah! Go watch this afterwards. It's such a good song. I'm gonna have... Oh, Porter Robinson has such good music. I know exactly how to explain how I feel about this trailer. This trailer makes me feel what that song is all about. The lyrics of Shelter, I think, perfectly describe Sirene. And that's honestly... I hate that. I don't like that. Why are they doing that? This looks like the Final Fantasy 14 logo. I say specifically 14 because that's the one that I know the most, but I guess they all kind of have a similar thing, but I mean, come on. Okay, let's move on to the next trailer. We're in the next trailer, The Longest Night, Amphoreus Countdown. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's so quiet here, as if you can hear the sound of your heart beating. You may not have realized it, but you and Amphoreus have walked a very long path together. And it's still not over yet, is it? So, on a peaceful night like this, how about one more story? Once upon a time, there was a crystal flower waiting to bloom. It was so clear and pure, it could scatter the light into 12 brilliant hues. The little fairy wondered, just how beautiful would such a dazzling flower be when it finally bloomed? And so they stayed by the crystal flower's side, waiting and waiting. Then one day, perhaps it was the wind playing a prank, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered into 1,000 pieces. The little fairy must have been so sad. But when they lowered their head, they were surprised to find... It seems we have a little troublemaker. There isn't much time left, my friend. But not to worry. In this final flame chase journey, let us all walk towards the end with smiles upon our faces. Okay?
I'm gonna die inside. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The amount of chills. I just have that weird feeling. I just have that weird feeling. I know we're gonna defeat Lygus. I know we're gonna be fine on defeating him. I know that, no, the universe is not going to end, but I just know they are leaning heavily into Sirene. I guess, if anything, all I can ask for is I don't want our characters to forget Amphoreus. That is probably the only thing that I could ask, but I have a bad feeling about that. We're moving on to a kind of a put together thing made by Anna, who's in the chat. So these are the trailers that were shown on Bilibili, if I understand that correctly. Anna in the chat was able to put these together into one full video. So, all right.
Here are the current details for this phase. The Xianzhou Alliance has confirmed its entry into the Anti-Iron Tomb Cosmic Alliance. A full Coalition War Council will convene in 4 system hours. This battle will be divided into 2 fronts. According to operational plans, the Coalition will assemble a united fleet to suppress the outward spread of the Iron Tomb calamity, preventing further harm to the cosmos. The Astral Express, together with local forces on Amphoreus, will search from within the world to locate Iron Tomb and destroy its core. Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum of the Genius Society will continue to provide technical support to the Astral Express. Projections show that the external battle will directly affect 5 neighboring star systems. The Intelligentsia Guild estimates that protective measures and evacuations will be completed within 120 system hours. Deployment orders for the surrounding battle zones have been issued. All planets within the Pan-Cosmic Trade System have responded, while the Galaxy Rangers will coordinate those beyond the network. The Strategic Investment Department's main fleet will meet with Planet Screwlum's fleet in 12 system hours, then proceed to the designated sector.
Herta, Stephen has already commenced operations. He will assist us in breaking through the Scepter's blocking protocol. Consequently, he will not be present at your meeting, but his position is aligned with mine.
Oh. Aventurine?
What progress has been made on the special research?
Unfortunately, our analysis indicates that Iron Tomb's infection is not limited to inorganic life. Its outbreak would erode the cosmic constant anchored by the erudition, transforming the cosmos' established laws of logic into chaos. The cascading effect would dismantle not only the framework of cosmic civilizations, but also the essential structures of individual life forms.
Through the analysis of its equations, we can assert with confidence that the overflowing virus can be rendered harmless, below a certain threshold. The digital vaccine program is feasible. However, Iron Tomb has not yet fully manifested, yet its negative impact is already comparable to that of a fully formed Lord Ravager. Were it to fully materialize, we would have no countermeasures against an energy output exceeding that of an emanator.
Can the emergence of the Iron Tomb be delayed?
We consulted Mr. Screwlum, and his conclusion matches ours. The birth of the Iron Tomb is very likely an instant, anchored by Noose, and thus unavoidable.
The key still lies within the Scepter. What's the extent of the Trailblazer's capacities, and how can they slow Iron Tomb's hatching process?
Prepare for the worst, no matter the cost.
Understood.
I like that it said Aventurine. Had nothing to do with Aventurine. Pearl.
And now, the most recent information on the ongoing anti-Iron Tomb war. Just 1 system hour ago, the Allied forces finalized their 360-degree deployment in Amphoreus' external battlefield, successfully neutralizing the overflowing Iron Tomb creations. Stage 1 of the operation has been declared victorious. In terms of virus containment, the development of the anti-Iron Tomb digital vaccine spearheaded by the IPC has announced its success. Here are the details.
The broad-spectrum vaccine has been verified to be effective in protecting against Iron Tomb infection. The vaccine acts to block the anti-erudition virus's cognition disruption in organic life, helping to secure and stabilize an individual's intellect and consciousness. Put simply, as long as the Astral Express succeeds in suppressing Iron Tomb's core within Amphoreus, there will be little cause for concern.
Thank you, Professor Ratio. In response to the Iron Tomb threat, the Interastral Peace Corporation once again urges citizens to remain calm. The IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system. For this cosmos, where civilizations thrive, let us march forward together. Enduring every challenge, we fight for interstellar peace.
This is frightening.
这里是仙舟联盟，
Oh.
通讯正常。巡海游侠，通讯正常。前面全是怪，我们回不够。
Whoa.
仙舟联盟收到，请在侧翼掩护我们前进，注意保存实力。正面交给我们。阿斯德纳，通讯正常，一个前往5号坐标点，注意伤员。
监测到前方黑潮造物，雷达已锁定。
全舰听令，准备迎战。
弹道确定，倒计时5秒。
5、4、3、2、1。
这片清干净了，真他妈不容易。
我的。
仙舟联盟收到，也感谢游侠的援助。
星际和平公司作战目标完成。
作战目标完成。
作战目标完成。第2阶段作战目标完成。
当前权杖虚数能量监控正常。
第4时刻的推算有进展吗
10方光映法界命途倾向寻猎。
星际和平公司命途倾向存护，罗斯星命途倾向制实，
黑塔空间站命途倾向开拓。
Oh. Oh, I know that music.
外部战场清扫作战取得胜利，联军将进入第3阶段作战，请做好相关准备。 天才俱乐部将持续攻破权杖屏蔽协议，一旦屏障打破，即刻跃迁支援星穹列车，全火力迎击铁幕。愿人类和群星永远闪耀。
此刻的悲戚与怒火，希冀与迷惘，是为银河晋升前最后的回响。敬请诸位见证。 他的时刻将如何求解
One day, oh my gosh. This is frightening. They aired these parts intermittently in the days coming before the patch. This is so frightening. Everyone is like getting ready to attack Iron Tomb. If oh, and yet, oh my gosh, I can't, this is too much. I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack over this. We beating up a newborn baby the moment it hatches. This is making me freak out a little bit. I know we'll be fine. Like in the end, I know everything's gonna be okay. But this is so much pressure. Let's get into it. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Oh, her voice.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Still think her VA being all three forms is one of the best, one of the most impressive VA feats. It really is. She's made them all sound like different, and yet you know that they're all the same. The Trail of Genesis.
Indeed, the Scepter's extrapolations have reached their end, but the process of Genesis has only just begun. The path ahead will no longer rely on emotionless programs. It'll be decided by the will of humankind. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphoreus is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
It's a world we must protect.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke, for this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
The Veil of Evernight? Pillar of Stone?
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Oof. It's bound to happen. We can't wait any longer. We must Stop, Iron Tomb. It's time to take over the burden that Finan has been carrying.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Dan Heng and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
Seriously, can't you let me be the protagonist for once? Stell, you've been protagonist every freaking planet we go to. I know, thank you, my good friends.
Alright. It's time for Dan Heng and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Heidi's Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
This game is going to kill me. I don't have anything to say right now. It's just more just listening to the breeze in the game.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Don't make me cry. Please. I can't cry again. Do you think they honk shoe, or honk me? Me. Absolutely. Trust in him. We'll meet him again for sure.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphoreus. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night.
You know, I might actually legit have to go buy a box of tissues and just keep it right next to me. We don't even have any tissues because they all got used during Christmas.
Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Together, we'll all make it to the best possible ending.
We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face A memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
Oh boy.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go blow my nose because I can feel that it's stuffing up. And I'm gonna at least bring something close to... I'll go get toilet paper. I'll be back. Crying utensil has been achieved.
Also, the place where Sirene was born.
Oh. Birthplace? What do you mean?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Sirene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
Me! I'm the devoted audience! What do you mean?
At the moment of Era Nova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Sirenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The demiurge is right here.
Yeah. Oh!
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
I'm sorry, when he said, according to, all that popped in my head, and I'm going to butcher this because I don't know how to say it. All I heard was, according to the Eretrice Mechanis Delaclis Caldonet, whatever. I've never actually verbally said it. You know, the thing from Genshin. Yeah, I know about one thing from Genshin. Yeah, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Ah, there we go. That's all I heard for just a brief second when he said, according to.
Was there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it.
Yao Guang.
But with enemies all around us, even
Whoa.
a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Luofu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Luofu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Luofu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Luofu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Luofu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic Foresight instead?
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is a glimmer of hope for them, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
Oh gosh, it's weird seeing...
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
This really is... You know, it's funny how we always describe... well, typically, how we describe things in this way now. but this is the Avengers Endgame to me of Honkai Star Rail. We're seeing everybody come out of the woodworks here. Ugh. I don't think this game's made me so giddy.
The others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
That guy.
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile,
My boy.
Screwy and I will continue attacking the demiurge matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphoreus. 3, 2, 1, launch!
They're not gonna be like astral projections, right? They're gonna be in Amphoreus.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here.
They're in Amphoreus.
Like Panagone's dreamscape. This place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Sirene Alliance. Communications normal.
Oh, this is so weird.
Interastral Peace Corporation.
Oh my gosh.
Communications normal.
Oh.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Panacone's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
Oh, seriously.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal.
You know, I will say, typically, I tend to have a hard time reacting to the trailers prior to starting the actually playing the game, but I feel like in this case, this was probably the best use, the best time to actually show those, because again, it's just a personal preference. I tend to have I like the trailers and the Let's Play feeling a little bit separate, but in this particular instance, those trailers I feel have actually added onto, okay, I understand what's going on, without just, okay, so these guys are getting involved because why? Gosh, I can just feel the weight of everything. And like you said, it is nice to see these characters back, which I will say, of all the things that I have seen, none of it spoiled, but of all the things that I had seen of Amphoreus, even up to this moment, I did not know these characters were going to appear again. I genuinely did not know, so I'm really happy that I haven't seen that either. Feels so good.
The IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But
Okay.
if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside.
Finally!
I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Oh my gosh. All for the Amber Lord, and also the $5 of entry slipped me at that time. Ugh. Go to Akuma. Oh, they're here. They're here.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akuma seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
Oh shoot, there's optional dialogue? I didn't realize. Oh, was that the anchors? What? I found somebody's Let's Play here. So, really quick, we'll watch that. I found this person's Let's Play. It's Ruben 9 to I almost saw some stuff. Luckily that wasn't enough. Ruben 925. So I'll watch it through here. Oh, I didn't realize.
Hello. How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Oh.
Ah, we're through. I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Urillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Jeez.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
I actually like the topazes there.
We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Urillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Urillo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Urillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Oh, there's still more. Okay, I'm not leaving until Xianzhou. All right. I won't lie. This feels really weird to watch somebody else play it. In fact,
good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
You guys are watching me, and I'm watching this.
Words cannot express our gratitude.
Anyway.
Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a backseat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis,
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that jade abacus of allying oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Dang, there were so many people to talk to. I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo, but at least until now they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
Oh, there were so many to talk to. This is... Oh, this is going to kill me. The Galaxy Ranger representative? No response. Oh, okay.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
Be something if Akron showed up. A family.
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Yes. And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family, but we essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Okay, great. That was all of them. Just check. Fate's Atlas has all three. All these cutscenes saved. Well. Oh well. Honestly, I'm fine.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right.
The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
Oh, that's...
Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come! Here they come! The nameless of the Astral Express!
Excuse me?
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphoreus.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
Oh, I like that we can have
But if
this.
possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
Oh my gosh,
You should
I'm gonna
be the
cry.
ones to say that.
Oh.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does she look like now?
Normal.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Yes!
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
Oh. Oh.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus' destiny.
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Oh, I love this.
Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering Tathalov. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Tree of reason, teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Helectra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean into sweet wine, dispelling nihility with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turns the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of whimsy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Praise be to Minimos, lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Heng, pillar of stone, for you are a mountain range and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
So, okay, yeah, each of them represent a path. It was that way all along. I think I mentioned that pretty early on, of how much each of the Titans feel like they represent a different path. Or, I worded it very differently. I wasn't as specific. I did? Oh, I did. Okay, maybe. I don't remember how I said it, but I know I said something in the vein of... I almost feel like I need to go rewatch my own Let's Play. And like, what the frick did I say when I... Because like I've said in previous streams and videos, I don't remember half the crap I say. I don't remember.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan! The world-bearing deliverer is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy!
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn!
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
She will give us the answer.
But I am
not the Deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely her.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods at its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world.
I'm sure our Astral Express mom and dad here are just like, is this actually her? Because why is she saying bestow upon you? It's like, that's not her.
Stand with me and become heroes.
Whoa.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle she brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kozlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Oh, moving. Okay.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix...
Oh, shoot. You're right. He didn't. Maybe... I didn't even think about that. Because she would have... Well, wait. Did Welt technically know her dad? Wasn't it her dad that he knew? Or did she actually... Or did he know Kiana? He knew Kevin and Kiana. Okay. Alright, good. At least I'm not out of touch.
feel completely dead. It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the Colonel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces, Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Whoa. I don't know. Do I recognize this place? This new? Oh yeah, no, this is new. Okay. I assume we're returning to Amphoreus someday. We have to, so I'm expecting it. See, and I'm waiting for the fat connection between Honkai Impact. Because we have those little, obviously, well, but like those little threads, Bronya and Sela. And I guess technically also Sirene. But like I'm waiting for like the one day that we get like just the ooh, we got our connections here. Like when are we ever gonna see a Kiana?
Just use that thing over there, Zag. What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
You know what, Herta? You can have that.
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Oh, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second.
Ooh.
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Oh.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this demiurge really is.
Oh, gosh. Every single conversation in this game, I just feel the weight. I just feel it.
Let's hope this Matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Ah. Okay, hover, accelerate. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
No, I don't want to auto.
Independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Hold on. I have to pause really quick and complain about something. Okay? This is gonna seem really, really dumb, but I have to just get it out. So, one thing that people have always wanted in Destiny 2. I know, Destiny mentioned. One thing that people have always wanted in Destiny is a flyable ship. You can't actually fly your ship in Destiny. So you mean to tell me that in this gacha game, I'm flying a ship before Destiny 2, where Destiny 2 also takes place in outer space?
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Even though flying that ship was just momentarily, just a fleeting moment, that's still more flying a ship in this than Destiny.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xandar erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Oh.
Exactly. Xandar blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Huh.
Oh.
So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
That's why the Stellaron hunters are kind of chilling, right? Fly open. Oh my gosh, really? No, I want to fly this thing. Woo, okay, it's inverted. I actually like that it's inverted, it's just the problem is it's actually very sensitive. Land! Oh, okay, good. I don't have to get out.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus's extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Sirene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Well...
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Sirene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
Alright. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
This is so weird. I'm not used to flying around in a little ship like this, and Amphoreus, they just introduced like a whole bunch of new ideas.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
Oh.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
It's because of Evernight? Could the lack of Evernight be... acceleration rings. Okay. Yeah. Onward!
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exo.
Wow. It's funny how much this does not. I don't eat. We're not in Amphoreus anymore.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exo-myth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control. But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
The
Logic.
real him.
Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
I love how they respect each other. I do too. I actually like how they can bounce off of each other, and because I mean, look, she's just she's the mad scientist, sort of. I guess Ron May is kind of the mad scientist, but you know what I mean. She's Herta's the insane one, but then you got Screwy, he's the logical one. They really just pair up so well together.
Cheap trick.
The spatial
Not to
field
me.
here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source. Try again.
Are we?
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access.
True. You do gotta be a little insane. Either logical or just insanely weird. One of the two.
The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's main frame. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
I don't know if I like that.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
He really
That does track
hates
with the
me.
impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Theory.
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else. That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Hold on.
Which
Oh, I
also
wanna.
means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Wait, it can't be. It's not Sirene, is it? Is it her?
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Is it her? Oh shoot! I think it might be her. If anyone wants some tea? Oh yeah, I am right on the money, baby. Okay, accelerate or auto. I'll just auto.
Total devastation.
Cause Sirene mentioned she didn't know.
Bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances. Slim no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lygas's coffin like he wanted.
Actually, sorry, not Arlen. It's Sampo.
Looks like you were
Sampo.
right.
Sampo Gaski. Let me at least collect everything here.
With it, but what to make?
What to make with it, indeed.
Nothing but a head left? Who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings. Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphoreus's heart.
We know
End
what
this
that.
charade already. That Amphoreus's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Phileas 093's disappearance. Lie by the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story.
Oh.
So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree.
Another tree?
The daughter of Heidi Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Record.
Anyway,
Or record.
I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter.
The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Form image.
But the name Ide Celestii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Record. Or record. Whatever it is. Take your pick.
Fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You've definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Towards tomorrow. Record. Form image. Record.
Correction. Philia 093's record number 496. Archived.
Allow write access. Allow.
Hi, miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Oh no.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Sirene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Learn.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
Save.
Peach's record number 8128. Archived.
Runtime error. Every page of record. Click excerpt to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Details?
Look, what a magnificent sight.
Comment. Peach.
Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this.
Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Conclusion. It won't.
I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance.
Record. Peach is on the ground.
I wonder, did every Sirene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Save.
Peach's record number.
As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600. Strife.
Related to Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to love.
Learn.
Comment. Peach equals love?
Oh. An unhandled exception occurred. Object name, naive dream. Details.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Oh.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Peach, happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in ID Silicei's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends.
Save.
Save.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, so in the last patch, in the 3.6, we were going through and we kept seeing the Sirenes that were talking to something. Was this essentially that, but this is just showing the other side of that? Am I understanding this correctly? It seems like she's telling the story over and over and over again, but we're hearing different portions of the story. Got it. Got it. Oh.
Little fairies. Good friends. Bye-bye.
And then she became... And then that became Mem? An unhandled exception occurred. Object name, a new blankness. Click excerpt to ignore the error. Continue. Click details to view the full log. Oh, details.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies. Happy. Speaking easy. I can.
Once again,
Wait a
the saga
minute.
comes to an end.
Hold on.
Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Hold on. Does that mean that the thing that I said at the beginning is the, like, Mem and Sirene being kind of split? Was it partially true? It's partially true. It was, but it's more of Mem kept getting fed stuff. That's the vibe. That's the idea that I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but okay. I'm gonna keep going.
You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave!
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Sirene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces.
Andrew, shut up. Learn.
Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you. Find blank space.
Tomorrow mentioned.
Sirene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Sirene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Andrew? Yeah, buddy? Alright.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Sirene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Sirene, little fairy, like. Yes, right. Query, memory. Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Sirene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begins gets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Sirene is a girl, a priest.
Friggin' elves. Look, there's something about elves that just, they hit different, okay? Okay? It's the pointy ears. You know?
Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name ID Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Sirene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Sirene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change.
So, with each of these pictures that are being lit up, there's like a little piano cue. And I don't know if anyone here has played or remembers this game. That I guess it's part of the soundtrack, but I didn't know. I thought I was going at the when those would light up. But there's a game that I had played forever ago, and it's when the PlayStation 3 first came out. It's a game called Flower, and what you would do is you controlled just a single pedal, and you'd go collect flowers, and what you did was you were trying to regrow the it was like you were painting with the flowers, and you were a wind controlling the petals, and what you had to do was bring everything back to life. It was PS3 release title. It was very, very wonderful game. Just there's not much of a story. That's what this music or those little piano cues are reminding me of. If you haven't seen Flower, go look it up. Go look up like Flower PS3. It's such a pleasant game to play.
Like my height, Trudy's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Sirene, she can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Sirene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
It's in the same spirit as Journey, art as video game.
Simple. Got it.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Sirene was crying when she was born. Fragile, transparent, like a crystal. Sirene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower.
Learn.
The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I
I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Sirene is blank space. Then...
That's when Mem appeared.
As long as there are two Sirenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see! I get it! I get it all!
Save.
Sirene's memories. I will preserve them all! So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up. Hi. Miss me yet? It just feels like you are a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Sirene, Sirene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story.
From the trailer.
How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious.
From the trailer.
And wanted to know. But it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then...
the story won't exist anymore.
That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is.
Peach's words. I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Sirene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt.
What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Sirene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them, that I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphoreus.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Sirene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written.
Oh.
And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi?
And that's where...
Mimi? Me? Ma'am. Mimi. Mem.
We get the mems back.
Mem.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
The one walking beside me had always been...
Yes, the seed within memories. The one Sirene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphoreus' heart. The demiurge.
Yep.
What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
I like Mem. I like Mem the most. So at the end, that first ripple...
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Should I call you Mem? Sirene? or Pinky?
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Sirene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Sirene. That name represents me and her.
Oh.
Every one of her.
Can we just talk about what a great visual that is right there. Pink thing, Mark 4. Pink goblin. I just love this. It's symmetrical. It just visual storytelling. I will, Sirene.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
If mind and body become one, there may be a way to stand up against Iron Tomb. You are one of the keys to defeating Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning, for the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Let's move together, forward together with the Trailblaze. Together, let's write the finale. Yeah.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Sirene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
So the demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the demiurge memories of Amphoreus. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive demiurge to them. And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment.
Of course.
Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise?
A heartwarming story. Depression.
An anti-creator. A giant of the destruction would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of news. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty.
I'm a big dingus.
Them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
I would like the destruction of this conversation.
And what if you fail?
From him.
No
From that one.
Understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
Wow. He's listening for once.
So stay out of it.
I didn't know that was possible.
Quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal.
Borrow
Come on.
your head.
Let's take off.
Okay.
It's time to meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
That was so much information. Holy cow. Love Xandar and Herta's interactions. Like, Xandar is so much more spiteful and angry at the world than Lycus. We're free. Yes. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind how much story we got there. It was really good stuff. I liked it. That might have been too long in my opinion. Yeah, if anything, that's not, I'm not gonna say that's a criticism, and I'm not gonna say that's a positive thing. So